Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy X. X still free, as you know me. And let's talk about last night's games, man. Let's talk about it. First, we're gonna talk about the Celtics and the Cavaliers. This is what I expected. Exactly what I expected. We can't go far away from the fact that the Boston Celtics had two series in front of them that they could have swept their opponents, left them in the dust. What they do? They always find a way to give up a game. Always find a way to give up a game. And the thing about it, when I talked about it on my podcast with my brother, I said the way the Cavs is gonna win a game was Donovan Mitchell being fantastic. I left out Garland. Garland, for what he gave them, it was fantastic for his role. Efficient 5 for 8 from the field, 4 from 5 from 3. Fantastic. But I thought Donovan Mitchell would have had to drop at least 40, 50 points for them to at least steal one. He didn't even have to do that. He did not have to do that. All they needed was an off game from Jaylen Brown and Derek White for something like this to happen. And then they're already missing KP, so these guys cannot afford at all to miss a beat. And that's what they were doing. Jason Tatum started off fantastic. He ended the game with 25 points. That's not going to do it. If you're competing in... I've seen people online talking about... we're talking about how Jason Tatum isn't playing up to the standard that he's set, and then we've set for him. But he's doing all the other things as far as rebounding, defending, and things like that. I'm like, yeah, cool. That sounds good. That sounds fantastic. But your primary means of operations out there, when we look at this Boston Celtics team, is for you to score the ball efficiently and fantastic. Every team needs somebody who's going to be on the team who's going to shoot like 50% from the field. Average. So one game he might have 60. Next game he might shoot 60%. Fantastic. It might be 55%. The other games he might shoot 45%, but it's around 50. And it's going to be average around 50%. We need somebody who's efficient. The problem with this team, they take so much long-range shots, they don't get to the rim as much for a person to shoot that fantastic. And it's just like, it is what it is. So if they have an off night, it's a terrible off night because they're taking three-pointers, which lead to breaks and everything. And we seen what happened last night. The Cavaliers played their game. Everybody on that court was efficient. Everybody was efficient. We gotta say that. You know, when I say everybody, I mean Garland and Mitchell. Those are the ones that you gotta think about it. Even oh my God. I just looked at the stats. Mobley, 9 for 15. Okoro, 5 for 6. Garland, 5 for 8. Mitchell, 10 for 19. Max Strus, 5 for 10. Field goals. As a team, and then you have LeVert coming off the bench going crazy. LeVert was 9 for 17. As a team, they shot 54%. You know what Boston did? They shot 40% as a team. And then, I think, as you look at the stats, the only person who shot over 50%, Peyton Pritchard. If Peyton Pritchard is taking the role of your effective superstar in 20 minutes of play, what are we doing? Like I said, Tatum, you have to outscore their scorer. Like, you do all the other stuff fantastic, good, so you technically don't have to outscore him, but the way it's going, you got to outscore him. This is the NBA, and this is what we saw last night. So those guys lost, and that's what I expected. I expected the Cavs to at least take one game. Boston better have a bounce back game tomorrow. Well, yeah, is it tomorrow or the day after? I don't know. I gotta look at the schedule. It's right in front of me, honestly. Hold on. Oh, yeah, bounce back game on Saturday. Need it. So it is. Yeah, it is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But you can't lose at home. One of those losses was supposed to be on the road. Now you got to fight on the road to at least definitely get one, if not both of them. So they kind of, made their own bed. Now they got to lay in it. Fantastic for them.